Yes, I, Grenada, Carrico, Peter Monic, and the rest of the world. I'd like to welcome you, everyone, to another Mikey Life program, people. This is where it all happens. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. There are so many things that are happening here in Grenada, Trinidad, Tobago, and the wider Caribbean that you need to know about. And of course, that's our purpose here, to tell you exactly what it is that's happening, in your little place, your little rock you call home. So I'm happy that you're with us tonight, and may God bless you and your family. Let's talk about what's making the headlines for tonight. All right, folks, 17% reduction in sexual offenses, says the top cop here in Grenada. 16 homicides in 2019, an increase from 11. We like to call it murder. Yes? As well, meet and greet with the comedian stars happening this Friday. We're going to tell you more about that, and the Division of Traffic. They are to facilitate a road closure on the Western Corridor. We'll talk about that in a moment. Integrity Commission meets Grenadian reporters. All right, and other things like Bahamian Health Minister says that bodies remain unclaimed following Hurricane Dorian. Up to today. All right, and business community are being urged to be on the lookout for the counterfeit notes during the busy Christmas season that is here in Grenada and other Caribbean islands. So we have that and more to talk about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. We'd like to remind you that the headlines is brought to you through the kind compliments of WPG10. When we return, you'll be real news in all your Lili Lolo. And if you have not yet done so, we would like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the program so that other people will get to see that we are on.
This is Sweet Santa Claus. Or he's a strange man from a mysterious land who's looking to sneak into our home. To smuggle dubious packages after gathering information about us. He breaks into our property while we sleep. And what do? Welcome him. Because it doesn't matter how different we may see, if we simply choose to see the good in other people.
Are you looking for generators to rent? Then call Wagity Generator Rentals. We rent a wide range of generators, 3,000, 6,000, 10,000, also 20,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, and 150,000. We are located in building number 6, Frequente Industrial Park, Grand Anse, St. George. Or give us a call at 444-RENT. That's 444-7368. Wagity Generator Rentals. We are Grenada's standby power people.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Introducing the Spice Isle Jewelry Grand Christmas Sale. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry above $115. Visit us to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Repair service second to none. Best value for scrap gold. At Spice Isle Jewelry, there's jewelry for everyone, so shop and save today. Treat yourself or someone you love this Christmas with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Serving you since 1986. Located on Grenville Street, St. George's. Call 440-3155 or 415-3155. And shop number 19, Spiceland Mall, Grand Anse. Call 440-6648 or 537-7801. Sale ends December 31st.
It's the first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show.
Daddy, that misquote me. I did not say that she look like the monkey. I said that the monkey look like her.
This show is endorsed by the Ministry of Culture. December 14, National Stadium. Gates open 4 p.m. Show starts 6 p.m. Featuring live from Nigeria, Emanuela and Success, and the Mark Angel Comedy Group.
He took your sense.
Oh,
Because his mother still have sense.
From Jamaica, hilarious Granny, Johnny Daly. From Trinidad, Alan the Entertainer. From Barbados, Rick. From Grenada, Robert White and Dillion Walters. Ticket price: kids under 16, $30. Kids VIP, $80. Adult early bird, $50. $60 regular. Adult VIP early bird, $150. $200 regular. You can make sure to get those tickets at all KFC outlets on the island: Grenada Optical, Grand Anne's and St. George's, Heather's Boutique, Kitten's Pharmacy, Grand Anne, Mitchell's Health and Wellness, Licks and Bites, St. David's Pharmacy, SOG Foods, Westerhall. Make sure to get your tickets for the first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show. Be there. You, yes you, we welcome you to a new era. Genesis. 31st December 2019, All Year's Night, featuring the headline band from Antigua, the original Burning Flames. Burning Flames. Burning Flames, plus more, live at the Spice Basket Courtyard. Get your early bird tickets, 80 EC. Couples early bird tickets, 150 EC. Online at gotofab.com and your regular ticket outlets for a new era. Genesis. You, yes you.
All right, folks, so we would like to welcome you back onto another Mikey Live program. People, this is news discussed, not told. Now, the first thing that we have to tell you about, boy, a panel of 5 adjudicators has been appointed to select Grenada's sports personalities of the year. This is according to word coming out of the office of the Grenada Olympic Committee. Now, the 5 members appointed are all very familiar with the work of the media. The committee chair is Raymond Roberts, and the members Joseph Cador, Giselle Sylvester, Sherry Ann Noel, and Johnson Richardson. Now, the several nominees from the Sports Association have already been submitted for the December 28th Sports Awards event. The Olympic Committee says that the panel of adjudicators will have 25 biographies, 12 female and 13 male athletes, from which to select Grenada's Sportsman and Woman 2019. All right, now as part of the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Tour, the award-winning Mark Angel Comedy Group, which includes young social media star. Hold on, Let me tell you who doing that. Boy. Listen, I tell you, my phone must be quiet, silent, real quiet. Like, all up to the program. Whole day, you want any if I'm a public figure. All day. Quiet as a lamb. And then when 9 o'clock reach, pling, plong, 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 plong. Telling you, man. Yes, so we were talking about the social media sensation. All right. Mark Angel Comedy Group. It includes the young social media stars Emanuela and Success. They'll be in Grenada for the first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show this Saturday, December 14th. The family-friendly, they say, event takes place at the National Stadium. It goes from 6 p.m. and will also feature a number of regional performers like Johnny Daly and Hilarious Granny from Jamaica, Rick and that's from Barbados. Then we have Alan the Entertainer, that's from Trinidad. And we have our very own comedians here, Robert White and Dillion Walters. Now in that light, members of the media received the invitation to interact with the stars this Friday, as they will be here in Grenada from Friday, well, from the Thursday night, I believe, And then early Friday, they'll be meeting with the media and stuff, and the media will be able to give you some coverage, show you what the interaction was like and stuff like that, all right? They'll be asked questions and so on and so in anticipation of Saturday's event. All right, so audio, we're moving on. Today was a very busy day, boy. Cruise ship for soap in Grenada. 4 cruise ships were important, people. 4 cruise ship. So things booming with the cruise ship sector, tourism sector. The biggest of them all, the MSC Preciosa, 4,345 passengers and 1,338 crew. P&O Cruise, Azura, 3,597 passengers and 1,226 crew. And then the Royal Clipper, 227 passengers and 104 crew. And Windstar Cruises, Star Legend with 212 passengers and 153 crew. Eh? We pretty. I'll do the math. You understand? In total, Grenada accommodated some 8,381 passengers from the cruise ships and 2,823 ship employees, 11,204 visitors in pure Grenada, 11,000 people. All the way booming, boy. Wow, we pretty. So, you know, with that comes a lot of traffic and, you know. They say statistics are showing that the 2019 to 2020 period is going to be a bumper period. You understand? So, let's see. You understand? They're telling me, audio, we're moving on. I ain't staying long on the program. Every time I say I ain't staying long, I just make a whole program. Tonight I do stay long. You know what I mean? We're keeping it short and sweet. The Grenada, well, general public, you are advised that the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Public Utilities, Energy, Transport, and Implementations in collaboration. Listen, I don't want to kill somebody with them name and them. It's like, oh, in Grenada, all this in Canada. Yo, I'm trying to tie me up, all. Yeah? The Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Public Utilities, Energy, Transport, and Implementation in collaboration with the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force has made alternative traffic arrangements for the Western Main Road Corridor, Molyneux area. Now, the division of traffic will be, the diversions in the traffic will be as follows. Effective Friday, 13 December, from 7 a.m., heavy trucks will not be allowed to use the Western Main Road. All heavy trucks and trailers are advised to use the Eastern Main Road and other alternative routes. Yikes. The RGPF will issue an advisory in that regard. Effective Monday, 16 December 2019, from 7 a.m., all other vehicles are advised to use the alternative routes as specified here now. Mount Morris Concrete Road to facilitate the traffic coming from St. John, St. Mark, and St. Patrick towards St. George. Jones Road to facilitate the traffic coming from St. George towards the western side. This arrangement is made to facilitate geotechnical and engineering studies and design work on the road section between Mount Morris Junction to Molyneux. All right, the intervention is urgently required to address the land slippage in that area. Now, the general public, you are advised that the diversions of traffic will be in effect until further notice as the ministry endeavors to enhance road safety in the area. Now, the studies will commence in the coming weeks. The kind cooperation of homeowners in the area and the motoring public is anticipated. Now, the ministry say that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences caused as a result of this. And for further information, you can call the ministry, all right? And they, they would see if they could answer some questions. And I mean, but this boy, that piece of road, they breaking and things like that, and they are trying to see if they can sort that out. Yeah, because it real jet. You know what I mean? All right. In an effort to promote the work of the Integrity Commission here, the media has been engaged in discussion at in the past few times. Well, recently, I think today and so on. They say it's all part of activities surrounding Integrity Commission Week, which, among other things, highlighted an anti-corruption march through the streets of the city. Now, the Integrity Commission is an independent body established by what is known as the Integrity in Public Life Act, with the expressed aim of curbing and or having matters of corruption under the microscope. Now, the Office of the Integrity Commission has always found time to bring the Grenadian citizenry up to date on the nature of its work, especially through the campaign United Against Corruption Initiative. That's the name of it, right? Yeah. Now, this was organized to present awareness about preventing and fighting corruption. Also, in promoting its work, the Office of the Integrity Commission, in collaboration with the Commonwealth, was involved in organizing a leadership and management training program. I don't know if you all have visited it, boy, but they have this thing they call the Festival of the Lights happening on the Carnage. Yes, so what they did, they put lights on all the buildings and so on, and they light up the place. They say, let there be light. Yes? So, to crown the Caribbean Tourism Organization CTO Year of Festivals in 2019, Pure Grenada, the Spice of the Caribbean, debuted its newest event, Festival of the Lights, on the 6th and 7th of December. Now, the festival took place on the Carnage, which is one of the most stunning spots in the destination. Now, the beauty of the festoon lights on the Carnage was further enhanced by new spotlights, which lined the entire harbor area, lighting the historical buildings in multicolored glows, as well as new laser lights show. Added to the ambience created by the lights was a mixture of carols, steel pan music, parang music, local cuisine, and Santa. Just bringing a little Christmas cheer. They had goodies and so on, such as sorrel, ginger beer, and household items, and as well saw performances from some of Grenada's top local artists and groups, such as the PVC Boys Choir, Sunaika McKee, Karim Alexis, Emily Rapier, and it goes on and on and on, Hess and the Boys, and the entire Parang crew. Now, the Festival of the Lights was the brainchild of the chairman of the Grenada Tourism Authority and advisor to the Ministry of Tourism, Mrs. Brenda Hood, who championed the idea for a few years. They say she said the Festival of the Lights is an opportunity for us to show the world how wonderful and authentic Christmas time is in Grenada. It also is an opportunity for visitors to interact with our friendly citizens, at least get an opportunity to see what we are like, you know what I mean? Because here what's going on. We different here in the Caribbean. Here in Grenada, we are different, you know what I mean? And there is an opportunity for people to observe our lifestyle. You understand? Earlier, they say that they have seen a decline in criminal activities here in Grenada. You understand? Notably, is a 17% reduction in reported sexual offenses. Because you all realize, you have not heard us speaking much about sexual offenses. Not that it isn't happening, but that has reduced by, according to the authorities, 17% in the last period. You understand? So what it is, we're doing good. We're getting better. I mean, 17% is a lot when you consider everything. A 17% reduction in sexual offenses, says the Royal Grenada Police Force. In terms of solving crimes, there's a 75% rate for crime solving. You're telling me we're pretty, boy? We're pretty. Commissioner made the announcement that a recently held press conference. You know, they're bringing up the media up to speed with the operations and works of the RGPF. They also say that we have also seen an increase in killings, moving from 11 to 16. That's one of the stats that's not pretty. I mean, we're looking good in other areas, but 16 killings? What? For the year so far? No, Papa. We have to do something about that. We have to kill it. Yeah, we have to stop that. We can't continue like that. No, seriously, we can't. 16 for 2019 so far. Well, that should be the last. Okay. However, when you compare other islands and things, we pretty, you know. Yeah, nah, they make it, you know, we rookie, you know, we novices. When it compares to our neighbors and stuff like that, so don't play all making all the noise and thing about what Grenada coming to. Grenada ain't coming to nothing. Grenada is what it is. You understand? You know, every time I like a thing, what going on in Grenada? Right? Anyway, lady, that talk. See, you understand? Everything is what going on in Grenada, what going on in Grenada. Here's mama outside there. Oh, yeah. The Minister for Health, in a post-cabinet briefing yesterday, announced that in an effort to address and to curb the issue of nurse shortages in Grenada, they'll be importing nurses. They'll be importing nurses to fill the gap. You understand? Yeah, Grenada, ton nurses, and we seemingly lack the ability to create incentives for our nurses to stay here. So what we do is we move the goalposts. And I hope that no more goals will be scored. But as long as that goalpost remains on that field, if the striker, whoever is aiming at it, is as good as they are, goals are going to continue to be scored. If you move the bus stop, the bus is still going to stop. Because it remains a bus stop. I mean, there are just some basic fundamentals. If there's a bus stop somewhere and you don't like it there, and you move it from point A to point B, you're just moving the problem from point A to point B. But the problem would remain the problem, if that's what it is. It's like 101 kind of thing I'm talking about here. Not no rocket science. But anyway, so the brilliant idea is to get into importing nurses as a temporary measure to solve the problem. Okay. Right. We're moving on. How are we looking for time? Right. So, audio. The business community here in Grenada and in the region are being encouraged to remain vigilant amid all the festivities and high volume sales during the Christmas season. Because even if you have a new sexy note, whether it is a $20, $50, or $100, just know that it is subject to counterfeiting. And so as a business owner, or even as persons who transact using money all the time, you need to be extra vigilant. We monitored this report from St. Lucia.
It is customary at this time of the year for the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to issue a notice to members of the public within the ECCB's jurisdiction to maintain vigilance when accepting money in exchange for goods and services. And that vigilance is based primarily on the presentation of counterfeit EC dollar notes. Now, while the EC polymer notes are much more difficult to counterfeit as compared to what we've previously known, it is still highly possible for fake ones to slip through the cracks.
Obviously, there must be a concern with regards to that because, it's a time of the year when quite a few of our business houses make their most sales. And if people are going to be engaging in the spreading of counterfeit, you can well imagine the repercussions. So, the ECCB has put out, the Bankers Association has put out all the security signs that you need to look at on the bills.
The advanced security features of the EC polymer notes include the unique tactile feature or raised bumps, specifically for blind and visually impaired individuals, and the holographic foil strip, which is on the $20, $50, and $100 notes. But of course, the old notes are still in circulation.
It's very important that our business people identify the security notes, the security signs on these bills so that they don't fall victim to these counterfeiters.
Individuals in possession of counterfeit notes normally wait for peak periods of commercial activity to present them as legal tender. In many cases, they present high-value notes like the $50 and $100 bill to purchase a low-value item in order to receive the change in genuine currency. Miguel Favre, NBC Prime.
All right, thank you very much, Miguel. And we are moving on. Yeah, so you guys have to be on the lookout for these counterfeit notes. As we have seen, it's like there are already attempts to counterfeit the new polymer notes. Folks, when we return, we've got our entertainment piece for you, and as well, we've got the national report. We encourage you to stand by because we have more for you.
This is Sweet Santa Claus, or he's a strange man from a mysterious land who's looking to sneak into our home. He smuggled dubious packages after gathering information about us. He breaks into our property while we sleep. And what do? Welcome him. Because it doesn't matter how different we may see, if we simply choose to see the good in other people.
This holiday season, it's the perfect time of the year to spend with the ones you love and show them exactly how you feel. Making the most of the season. So where do you find all you need to make this season the best one ever? It's Quartz, actually. Bringing value home.
Introducing the Spice Isle Jewelry Grand Christmas Sale. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry above $115. Visit us to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Repair service second to none. Best value for scrap gold. At Spice Isle Jewelry, there's jewelry for everyone, so shop and save today. Treat yourself or someone you love this Christmas with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Serving you since 1986. Located on Grenville Street, St. George's. Call 440-3155 or 415-3155. And shop number 19, Spiceland Mall, Grandans. Call 440-6648 or 537-7801. Sale ends December 31st.
Are you looking to rent chairs and tables? Then call Waggy T Rentals. We rent tables and chairs for any event. We have 7 different types of chairs: plastic, folding chairs, gray and white, resin white chairs, conference chairs, even Chivari chairs in gold and white. We also rent 6 feet and 8 feet rectangular folding tables, 4 feet and 5 feet round tables, and even cocktail tables. Give us a call at 444-RENT. That's 444-7368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Grand St. George.
It's the first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show.
Daddy, don't misquote me. I did not say that she looked like the monkey. I said that the monkey looked like her.
This show is endorsed by the Ministry of Culture. December 14, National Stadium. Gates open 4 p.m. Show starts 6 p.m. Featuring live from Nigeria, Emanuela and Success, and the Mark Angel Comedy Group.
He took your sense.
Oh,
Because his mother still has sense.
From Jamaica, hilarious Granny, Johnny Daly. From Trinidad, Alan, the Entertainer. From Barbados, Rick from Grenada, Robert White, and Dillion Walters. Ticket price, kids under 16, $30. Kids VIP, $80. Adult, early bird, $50. $60 regular. Adult, VIP, early bird, $150. $200 regular. You can make sure to get those tickets at all KFC outlets on the island. Grenada Optical, Granance and St. George's, Heather's Boutique, Kitten's Pharmacy, Granance, Mitchell's Health and Wellness, Licks and Bites, St. David's Pharmacy, SOG Foods, Westerhall. Make sure to get your tickets for the first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show. Be there. You, yes you, we welcome you to a new era. Genesis, Genesis, Genesis. 31st December 2019, All Year's Night, featuring the headline band from Antigua, the original Burning Flames. Burning Flames. Burning Flames, plus more, live at the Spice Basket Courtyard. Get your early bird tickets, 80 EC. Couples early bird tickets, 150 EC. Online at gotofat.com and your regular ticket outlets for a new era. Genesis, Genesis. You, yes you.
Yes, and we'd like to welcome you back to tonight's program. Now we are moving on. So folks, the next thing that we need to bring to you is the entertainment piece. It's a song by Tamantha Cole. It's called In We Blood. All right. It says it's inspired by Tamantha's Grenadian heritage and soca culture. This anthem also aims to speak to the Caribbean nation at large in its musical arrangement, language, and Creole vibe. Here is Tamantha Cole.
The party, we got the floor to make you drop your waist down low. Up in this party, you know we give you the remedy. We got the soul to make your body lose control. So jump with we. I say come and take a jump with we. Set yourself free. I say come and take a jump with we. So jump with we. I say come and take a jump with we. Set yourself free. I say come and take a jump with we. But we're over, so take soca in your mocha. They think we can whine, better take your time. Cause the black blood in we, let's make it get out of line. So jump with we, I say come and take a jump with we. Set yourself free, I say come and take a jump with we. So jump with we, I say come and take a jump with we. Set yourself free, I say come and take a jump with we. We're soca. In the worst way, we giving you soca. In the worst way, isn't we blood? Isn't we black blood? Isn't we blood, 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 blood? Isn't we blood? Isn't we black blood? Isn't we blood, 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 blood? This is the sound of soca. In the worst way, we giving them soca. In the worst way, this is the sound of soca. In the worst way, we giving them soca. In the worst way, in the blood, in the way we are blood, in the way 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 blood.
That's a song by Tamantha Cole, In We Blood. It's a song done for 2019, all right, guys? And that's our entertainment piece for tonight as we now transition over into the National Report.
More than 8,000 cruise passengers arrive in Grenada on the busiest day of the 2019-2020 cruise season. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Wednesday, December 11th, I am Leslie Ann Johnson. The Grenada Tourism Authority says the investments made in marketing the country as the ideal destination choice is reaping the benefits. 4 cruise ships called at Port St. George on Wednesday morning, bringing with them 8,300 cruise ship passengers, the largest number for the season in a day. P&O Cruises Azura brought 3,597 passengers and 1,226 crew. MSC Preziosa brought 4,345 passengers and 1,338 crew. Royal Clipper 227 passengers and 106 crew, and Windstar Cruises Star Legend 212 passengers and 153 crew at Burns Point. In total, the ship's capacity is 8,381 passengers.
We have 4 ships. We have 3 operating out of Melville Street, P&O Azura, MSC Preciosa, and we also have the Royal Clipper over at that end. Berthed at the Port of St. George in Burns Point, we have Star Legend. This is a bumper day for us. It's the most cruise visitors for the season so far. We expect in excess of 8,700 passengers on Boxing Day. And this is a fantastic day for all Grenadians to put their, as we say, our best foot forward. We're noted as the friendliest people, not just in the Caribbean, but in the world.
That's GTA's Nautical Development Manager, Mrs. Nicoyan Roberts. On December 26th, Boxing Day, the number of cruise ship passengers is expected to exceed Wednesday's total. P&O Cruises Azura will again bring 3,597 passengers and 1,226 crew. Fred Olsen Cruise Lines 929 passengers, 4,371 crew members, and MSC Preciosa 4,345 passengers and 1,338 crew members. In total, the ship's capacity will be 8,871 passengers. Mrs. Roberts says discussions are being held with the private sector to ensure shops will be opened and tour operators will be available to take the passengers to attraction sites on the island.
In addition to encouraging the private sector to open their businesses, because when the passengers come in to Grenada, they understand it's our festive time, but they also want to see and do things while they're here. They don't just want to laze on the beach. So we have reached out to our stakeholder partners, private sector, and asked them to open your businesses so that the guests can have things to see and do. We've also worked with our tourism teams to ensure that when you go to the different attractions, there's a little bit of our unique culture that you can see taking place. You can see dancers, you can see short knee masqueraders, you can see people, Grenadians, exposing their culture and enjoying themselves on Boxing Day as well.
The GTA Nautical Development Manager says the 2019-2020 cruise season started well, with benefits for all stakeholders in the industry.
It's been a good season. We're projecting that we will end the year a little better than last year, and this indicates our continued growth in the industry, and it also shows us that our marketing and promotional strategies are working as we generate new cruise business and new tourism business for our three-island destination. That's very important.
Grenada's Minister for Health, the Honourable Nicholas Steele, is sticking by a statement made at Tuesday's post-cabinet press briefing that discussions have been held with parties which are representative of the government and including the Labukan Creative Centre regarding training for nursing assistants. A subsequent posting on social media purportedly by Labukan basically refuted claims that it is in negotiations with the government for training nursing assistants in 2020. But Minister Steele, who was a guest on Wednesday's To The Point program on GBN, maintains otherwise.
I'm going to double down on that. And I'm going to say on or around the 14th of November, Labukan met with the Chief Nursing Officer, who is a representative of the government of Grenada, met with the Grenada National Training Authority, who is a representative of the government of Grenada, met with the Ministry of Youth, who are representatives of the government of Grenada, and that somebody is misleading somebody. I've received a written report of that meeting. That report was used to go to Cabinet to get a budget. And we continue. And my statements yesterday, I still stand by my statements that we need to have a meeting with the 3 or 4 entities that have named their Ministry of Youth, Nursing Council, Grenada National Training Authority, and Labukan to finalize. So if those meetings didn't occur, then those public officers are misleading me and others in terms of where they went on that day and the meetings they've had and so. Or whoever posted that on behalf of Labukan is misleading the Grenadian public. So I'm doubling down on it and saying they did meet with Government of Grenada. I've named the entities or representatives that they met with, and I am asking them to refute that so that I can follow up with those public officers to say that those public officers are misleading the government of Grenada and who they represented in discussions with Labukan.
This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Did you join the public service on or after February 22nd, 1985 and have since retired? This might be important to you. Government understands that the NIS pension may be insufficient to take care of your needs. So, while it awaits the court's ruling on the matter of pension for public officers, government has taken action to protect your quality of life so that you can take care of your needs in the meantime. Persons who joined the public service on or after February 22nd, 1985 and serve continuously in an established position for a minimum 26 years and 8 months and retired at age 60 may be eligible to receive an advance payment, which when combined with NIS represents 70% of their last salary. For more information, call or visit the Pension Secretariat in the Department of Public Administration, Ministerial Complex, 440-3767.
Continuing the news, alternative traffic arrangements for the Western Main Road corridor, Molyneux, will take effect in the coming days to facilitate geotechnical and engineering studies and design work on the road section between Mount Morris Junction and Molyneux. This intervention is urgently required to address the land slippage in that area. Working with the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Public Utilities, Energy, Transport and Implementation says effective Friday, December 13th from 7 a.m., heavy trucks will not be allowed to use the Western Main Road. All heavy trucks and trailers are advised to use the Eastern Main Road and other alternative routes. Effective Monday, 16th December 2019 from 7 a.m., all other vehicles are advised to use the Mount Morris Concrete Road to facilitate the traffic coming from St. John, St. Mark and St. Patrick towards St. George, and Jones Road to facilitate the traffic coming from St. George towards the western side. The ministry says the diversion of traffic will be in effect until further notice as it endeavors to enhance road safety in the area. These studies will commence in the coming weeks. The College Council at the T. Marisho Community College has made a new offer of $1.75 million, which it hopes unions will study and accept so that negotiations can continue towards a speedy settlement. Industrial action at the college is now in its 6th week and coincides with the end of semester exams and the advisement on course selection for the next semester that will prepare students to meet the academic requirements for their program. On December 6th, the council presented the unions with a formally written offer to pay the $6.1 million increment over a period of time. It proposed that the first scheduled payment be made on or before December 30th, 2019 in the sum of $1.5 million, and the schedule for the payment of the other tranches will be made by March 30th, 2020 upon the receipt by the council of the completed manpower and financial audit reports. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the council says this was rejected by both the Public Workers Union and the Grenada Union of Teachers, and as such, the industrial action continues. The council says it is committed to the payment of the increments in question, and all members of the council, both long-standing and new, are fully aware of the devastating effects it will have on national development if not properly managed. The government gives an annual subvention to TAMCC of $14 million. And that's the National Report. I'm Leslie Ann Johnson.
All right, and that's the national report. All right, and we'll have another national report for you that will be tomorrow, God's willing. And before we go, let's take a look at the weather for tonight. We are getting quite a pouring right now, but according to the Met Office, the weather is expected to be mostly cloudy with light to moderate scattered showers. The minimum temperature for tonight is expected to be just about 23 degrees Celsius. Winds are east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 6 to 8 feet in open waters, and marine advisory remains in effect. All right, and that's your weather report for tonight. And we'd like to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. Pauline, Irma, Hazel, Sheba, Patsy, Shireen, Curleen, Charmaine, and the whole crew. Blessings, all right? Who else is there with us? We have, did I say Sheba already? We have Monica and all the regular people. My mom, Lintona, they are here with us tonight. Yeah, they are visiting. And so I'm happy to have them with us. All right, guys? So you may not see them talking because they're having fun with the baby. All right? Neki, Doris, Angel, Dora. Shirin, everything is good, all right? And Lisa, and everyone else, Kathleen, all right? Everyone else, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and may God bless you guys until next sunrise. Rose, Joycelyn, big up to yourself. Osric, I see that you're there, and Eunice, I see that you're there as well, all right? So God bless you guys, and I'll touch base with you tomorrow, God's willing. I always say I ain't staying long on time. I don't know, by the time those fly. I see Meryl here with us as well. So big up Meryl and everyone else. Thank you guys for watching, and we touch base tomorrow, God's willing, again. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja, no. Goodbye, everyone.